Okay, welcome back to another video. Lexi here, as you guys know. Today I'm going to be talking about being a stepmother. As you know, my channel is just all about everything because I'm a very talkative individual, but we're working the jitters out, working the kinks out, trying to figure this thing out. But I do want to talk about being a stepmom because, yeah, okay, I've been a stepmom for 13 years, and that sounds like a long time. I know it is a long time, but I'm a stepmom. I have two stepdaughters, and we don't really use the word step in the house, but I'm just, describing it. My stepdaughters are older because my husband is older. My husband is older, and my two younger sons are younger. So, okay, so my son is 7, my oldest son is 13, my niece is 16, my stepdaughter is 18, and I have a stepdaughter that's 22, and she had babies. That's a touchy subject for me. I don't want to talk about it right now, but we're going to talk about it later. It's been a challenge. It's already a challenge being a parent, but being a step parent is even more so of a challenge. And I've been a stepmom for a long time, and it's crazy because I've been a stepmom while I was like trying to grow up, because I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. I don't think people should get married until they're at least 30, because you don't know who you are yet. You're still figuring out life. 18-year-old you is different from 25-year-old you. 25-year-old you is different from 29-year-old you. And 30-year-old you. And 30-year-old you is definitely different from 35-year-old you. So it's just too much that goes on. And if you want to avoid a lot of headache and stuff, holla at your girl. Listen to me when it comes down to marriage. You just want to wait a second, okay? Because I'm on number 2. Okay, another story. But anyway, yeah. So the whole stepmom life has been quite a journey. When I met my stepdaughter, she was 6. When I met my other stepdaughter, she was 10, going on 11. Now they're 18 and 22, and it ain't got no better. It ain't got no better. And you know what? If they happen to ever see these videos, they love them. They know I love them, but I'm my own person. I can't speak my own opinion. I can't speak my own truth. Yes, I can. You can too. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard. You trying to raise your kids. You raising your kids with the iron whip, or you raising your kids how you want to raise your kids, and you got certain rules in your house that they might not have in their mama's houses, and it's more deeper than that. But overall, what I've learned over the years of being a stepmom are a couple of things. One, treat all the kids equally no matter what. Like, you gotta try your darndest to treat all the kids equally. For instance, like, for a long time, I only had my kids, like, made my kids clean up the kitchen, but I never made the stepdaughter. Okay? Messed up our relationship because it was like I treated her different. I didn't realize it because she only was coming over every other weekend, so it was like I wasn't trying to, I was just like, but in hindsight, I realized that was a mistake. Versus my oldest stepdaughter, who we raised pretty much, who my husband and I lived with, like, we was married and she was in the same house. He was a full-time parent. He was a full-time parent. She was raised by him versus the mom. She, on the other hand, baby, I was like, you need to make these, you need to clean these dishes, you need to wash this, you need to do that, you need to put out the trash, da-da-da. So it was overkill. You know what I'm saying? So I might have been doing a little bit too much, but I had to learn how to scale back. At the time, she was the only teenager in the house. So it was like, you're the only person I was going to get to do that. Now my son, 13, he's 10, and now he get to do it. Because I feel like if I pay all the bills, I don't need to clean up nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I clean up, it's because I just choose to clean up. But otherwise, you're supposed to be doing all the cleaning. Okay? So yeah, that was the first thing I learned. Like, treat all the kids the same. Like, if you can, treat them all the same, okay? All right, this is the second thing I learned about being a stepmother. About being a stepmom. So the husband, which is, the dad, the actual dad, and I'm the stepmom, baby, he ain't, especially when it's girls, he ain't gonna put his foot down. He ain't gonna put his foot down much of nothing. When you the stepmom, you gotta be the one to put your foot down. And then thus you look like the bad guy. But I've learned that, you know what? I don't care. Because I hate to say it, But I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's step kids. I don't care if it's my real kids. I don't care if it's my sister, my brother, my cousin, my uncle, my mama, my daddy. Maybe not my daddy because my daddy was the GOAT. But anyway, I don't want to be uncomfortable to make you comfortable. No, I matter. And that's how I feel. And the third thing I learned about being a step parent is really like just do the best you can. Just do the best you can. And that's all you can do. And if these kids got a problem with you doing the best you can, then screw them. That's how I feel. If they got a problem with you doing the best you can, then screw them, because one day they're going to be grown for real, and they're going to see how much water costs, because water costs, not bottled water, water from the sink, it costs. They're going to see how much mortgage costs. They're going to see how much toilet paper costs. They're going to see how much a comforter costs. They're going to see how much laptops cost. They're going to see how much cereal, milk, breakfast, lunch, dinner. They're going to see how much all that costs. They're going to see how much a car costs. They're going to see how much fuel in the tank costs. They're going to see how much everything costs. And guess what? When they find out how much stuff costs, they're going to realize they were tripping off all stupid stuff. You know, but their brain cells not all the way developed, so that's what's going to be. But those are things I learned about being a stepmom. We will be talking much more about being a step parent on this channel. If you like what I got to say, you know, thank you. If you don't like what I got to say, I'm going to tell you. You know, but as of right now, these are the things we're going to be talking about. And I have my email in the thing below, so y'all can always reach out to me via email and we can talk and all that. So see ya.